Hi guys, this is the Pentestah and welcome to my first video in the video series Cybersecurity Tips. Now the entire web series Cybersecurity Tips is geared towards beginner people. So if you're intermediate or advanced, just skip through the video really quick and see if this isn't stuff you already know so you're not wasting your time. This is very beginner stuff and majority of security guys will know this. So this video is going to be on why we never save passwords on an internet browser. Now there's two main reasons for this. The first one being, when we save any password from any site, it's all saved to the exact same centralized location on your computer. Now, keyword there, on your computer. So if you obtain any malicious software, the software knows exactly where to look and it's going to dump your entire password file for every single site you've saved the password to. Yes, these passwords are hashed, but methods such as pass the hash can really make quick work of their extremely weak encryption algorithms. So that's the first one. Centralized spot for all of our passwords, not a good idea. Now the second one is abusing HTML password boxes. So when we type in a password into here, I'm going to type a quote-unquote strong password. Now, what do I mean when I say strong password? Well, we want our password to be resistant against brute force attacks and dictionary attacks. Now, the way that we do this is by having a capitalized letter and symbol in the middle. Okay, not at the end, not at the front, in the middle, and at a random lettering space. So, like, let's say 3/4 of the way through, or 1/4 of the way through, or halfway through, somewhere around there. And what this does is this defends against what we call dictionary attacks. Now, a dictionary attack will essentially have an extremely large password file, and it will just check every single password that's in that password file. Now, I can't emphasize how big these password files are. Some are over 10 gigabytes of just tiny, just constant phrasings of words. So this is what they look like. They can look different, but I'm just going to use a user password one here. So they normally look a little like this. Now, this is the formatting here. So the user would be an email if we're using, let's say, Facebook, and then the password. So it does that, it tries that, doesn't work, that's cool. It's going to try that. Then it's going to try password 1 with a capital P, password 2, etc., etc. And these just go on endlessly. Now you may be saying, but won't Facebook or whatever website we're using only allow a certain amount of attempts per IP address? And this is where proxies come into place. You can just get a large proxy list and use them to make as many attempts as you want. This is called brute forcing. So we're going to make a strong password here. It's just going to be YouTube with a capitalized letter there. Okay. So now that we've typed our password here, it's a very short length. It's recommended you have over a 12-character password, as there are GPU blocks that can guess, I think it's 72 billion passwords a second. So you want to have the longer the characters, the harder it is to brute force. So back on topic, we right click here on the password box. No, this works for any HTML box. We right click here, inspect element. Now we're going to be prompted with this sidebar here, and you see the input type equals password. Now for this password variable here, we're going to change this to literally anything. I'm just going to change it to test for this video, but you can change it to whatever you want. So we're going to change that to test. After it's done with test, we're going to click back onto our Facebook web page here, and our password is printed to clear text. Now this is a problem because the majority of non-security conscious people, I refer to them as end users, use the same passwords over and over. Normally just let's say it's the name of their cat, and normally it's just a number at the end, or they'll just change the number, or maybe capitalize the front, chuck a symbol at the back there. That's the majority of the vast majority, of people. That's what they do. And yeah, you can, if you obtain one of their passwords, chances are if you try their email on another site with the exact same password, it's going to work. Okay guys, thank you for listening to this cybersecurity tip. Let me know if you have any feedback on anything, as this is my first video, and enjoy your day guys.